Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Centurions Review, the punk rock band of wargame review institutions. This is Ares Magazine number 8. This one is factory sealed. It has the game Ragnarok The Twilight of the Gods. I feel bad doing this, but I gotta take it out of the factory seal to show you guys. Whenever I get one of these old games and it's sealed up, I always feel bad when I unseal it, even though I'm gonna play it or whatever. I don't know, it just feels like I'm committing a crime or something. So, let's see what's in here. It's got some damage here, or bends, even though it was factory sealed, but whatever. This is from the 1980s. I think around May 1981. So let's find the game in here, because that's what everyone's interested in. Take a look at the counters. Counters are pretty simple. Warriors, this one says Berserk, Valkyrie, Fire, Serpents, and some other stuff, Loki. Actually, they don't look bad for the early 1980s. That's for a 1980s magazine game. That's actually pretty decent. The thickness is pretty good too. These are decent counters. Let's take a look at the map. Map looks alright for back then. It's got the plain of Vigrid here, some forests, river, and then Asgard. I guess that's some kind of fortified castle or town or something. Let's take a look and see what these different charts and stuff are on the map. We have a Rainbow Bridge collapse table. I guess that's this bridge right here, I would assume. Damage table. Mortal enemy combat modification summary. It's got the modifiers here for Acer and Jotun. One thing about 1980s games and late 1970s games, that they're fantasy or sci-fi, whatever the names they gave the stuff, I just could not pronounce, especially some of those names they used to give in metagaming games. So, but just something I noticed. Terrain effects chart, right on the map, that's a good idea. Attack rating modifications, disengagement table. Here's a terrain key. I would have put that right next to the terrain effects chart, but that's okay. Warrior unit holding box, and it looks like it has some type of turn track over here. I don't know if you put your reinforcements on there or what. Let's take a look at the rulebook itself. I've had this for years. I really don't know anything about the game though. Subscribe today to get great SPI publications. Well, they're out of business, but alright, let's see if we can find page 1 of here. See how many pages total the rules are. So it goes from 17 to 23, so 7 pages of rules. That's not bad. Introduction. Ragnarok is a game depicting the struggle of the Aesir race of Norse gods against an invasion of enemies led by the traitorous god Loki. Well, that explains why I can't pronounce the names. They're Norse names. The map depicts the plain of Vigrid lying between the Rainbow Bridge and the city of the gods, Asgard, where the battle takes place, and the playing pieces represent warriors, Valkyries, frost giants, fire giants, and such celebrated individuals as Odin, Thor, Loki, and the Midgard serpent. Each player maneuvers his forces across the map in an effort to fulfill his victory conditions. To win, the player commanding the invading Jotun forces must destroy Asgard, thus bringing about Ragnarok, the Twilight of the Gods. The Acer player must repel the Jotun invasion to win, thus postponing Asgard's fall. Alright. Sounds cool. And let's see, the counters have attack rating, followed by movement allowance, followed by defense. And here's our sequence of play. Jotun player turn, Rainbow Bridge phase, Jotun recovery phase, Jotun movement phase, Jotun combat phase, and then the Acer player turn, their reinforcement phase, their recovery phase, and then their movement phase. On-map unit segment, and then Acer combat phase. That was all part of the movement phase. And it's going into more detail about movement, engagement, and disengagement. And there's incapacitation and recovery, combat, and going over the results. And apparently there's stuff here with special abilities. I guess Odin has special abilities. And looks like Thor, Heimdall, Fenrir, and Freyr, and Garm, and Surt have special abilities. And here's the Rainbow Bridge. They're talking about that. And then going into detail about Asgard and reinforcements. And then finally, the victory conditions. So it seems like a pretty straightforward set of rules. Looks pretty good, actually. And on the last page here, it's just got a picture of the counters in case you lose one, so you can quick cut out a piece of cardboard and draw on original counter so you can continue to play the game. So that's cool. Yeah, it looks kind of nice for a magazine game. Just wanted to show it to you guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click like on it. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. And as always, have a good evening.